And welcome back to Monday Medz. I hope your week is off to a great start. Happy Monday to you all. And yes, I know there's so much going on today, this season. It's the holidays. If you're celebrating Christmas, if you're celebrating Hanukkah, whatever you're celebrating, I wish you have a safe holiday. Now, we are wrapping up the series in my backyard about Ackee. And today we're going to be sharing some useful benefits of the Ackee fruit. However, before we do that, I have some shout outs to make. Shout out to all of you that I met last week. Yes, I hope you had a wonderful time. Shout out to you who I met yesterday. Shout out to those who I met at our family funeral. My condolences to the rest of the family. And yes, guys, it's the season of not just holiday but grieving. And for all of you who are mourning or grieving the loss of a loved one, my condolence to you. In our family, we have so many griefs or losses. But in all of these things, we give God thanks that we are alive. And so, shout out to you, Onelia, Zoa, and Kalila. Shout out to you. Three girls we met on Sabbath at the Brayton Seventh Day Adventist Church. I want to give you girls shout out to you and your families. And yes, it is interesting to note that this season, many people who have lost loved ones over the year, it's a hard time for people who have lost loved one. So if you know someone who lost somebody this year, reach out to them in a special way this day. And shout out, or this season, shout out to you also, Miss Archer. Thank you so much for your kindness. I do appreciate you. And blessings to you and your family. So we're going into Ackee. Now, this is the Ackee, is the Ackee fruit. This is the Ackee fruit. It's unopened. I was hoping to get one of the ones that are open, but last week, if you have not seen my video on the fruit and how it looks open, the arils, that I learned that term in my research last week. Definitely look at my video last week, and I'll share a description in the description section of this video. I'll share a link, and please go ahead and like my video, give it a thumbs up, and share it with your family and your friends, and definitely share your comments with me. So I have gotten some comments from friends, and shout out to you, Vince. Thank you for that about Ackee Punch. I hope that one day I will get to taste that drink, Ackee Punch. And all of you there in Ackee Walk in Kingston, shout out to you. And shout out to you, those of you in Ackee Village in St. Catherine. Yes, so Ackee is very, if you saw my video last week, Ackee is very prominent in Jamaica. It is our national fruit. Now, one thing I must point out, I wanted to say last week, is that the Ackee fruit, it must be opened naturally. If you force it open, it's gonna be poisonous. It is poisonous to open it yourself. You need to allow it to be opened. I'm sorry I don't have one open for you, but thanks to my father-in-law for fetching this one for me. And yes, I wanted to show you some leaves. So last week we talked about the benefits of that. We can use the bark, we can use the leaves, we can use the Ackee, the young or the immature Ackee. Yes, so this is used in making soaps or soap, and also colognes and so many other things. And thanks to my husband, he told me that separate. I did not know this. Thank you, Annie. That separate here in Jamaica uses the Ackee. That's the young fruit, the Ackee, to make soap. So yes, you can wash with it. You cut the pieces up and you can wash with it. I've never done it, but hopefully one day I'll try it. So yes, like I said last week, it's good for abscess, it's good for whitlow, it's good for tooth decay. Another benefit or other benefits we get from Ackee that I wanted to point out is that we get a lot of vitamins. We get vitamin A, vitamin B, B1, vitamin C, we get potassium, we get calcium, we get iron, we get sodium. It has cholesterol, that's the good cholesterol. It has protein, it has carbohydrates. So 100 grams of ackee gives us all of that and more that I can't say in this video. But definitely, if you have not gotten your book or your copy, In My Backyard by the Rileys, definitely try to get a copy of it. So you can use the ackee fruit internally, you can use it also externally. You can use the bark to make, and the roots to make a bath. You can use the leaves that I didn't get to show you today. You can use 3 of the leaves to make a tea, so you can infuse it and drink it. You can use it for vomiting, and also if you are affected by malaria. Also, it can be used for scabies, for fever, for burns, for skin. It helps to soften the skin, and it also helps in skin fungus or skin fungi. Also, you can use you can use the root, you can use the ackee. You can use the ackee in so many things. Yes, you can cook it. Now, I must say, like I said last week, ackee is our national fruit, and ackee and sawfish is our national dish. So yes, you can cook the arils that I showed you last week. That's the yellow part of the fruit. We cook it, and we cook it up with sawfish or codfish, and it's yummy. And some people like me who are vegetarian, you can also you can mix it with chunks or some other protein of your choice. Also, yes, you can eat it raw. Thanks to my son Samuel. Thanks for that. Yes, you can eat it raw. You can eat it raw in salads, or you can just eat it raw. I've never had it raw, but yes, you can eat it in so many ways. It's very versatile. As we wrap up about ackee today, one of the things I'm reminded of in the Psalm 1, that the psalmist says that if you trust God, in Psalm 1 verse 1 and Psalm 1 verse 4, he said, you shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth your fruit in your season. Right? The fruit in its season, like the ackee. This is not opened yet, so it's not its season. Yes, but if you trust God, you shall be like the tree that is planted by the rivers of water, that brings forth its fruit in its season. And the leaves shall not wither, as the psalmist promised. So I hope you will have a wonderful day. Have a great week ahead. And yes, happy birthday to my mom tomorrow. Happy birthday, Mom. And all of you are having birthdays this week and the rest of the year. Happy birthday, and have a safe holiday. Take care, and God be with you.